Hi, it's Caitlin, and I just wanted to make an update about new stuff and thoughts and stuff in the last week or so. Um, yeah, so last time I made a video, I was pretty shitty because I felt that a lot of people that I was like telling didn't get it, and I was having kind of a rough time um, getting people to understand how I was feeling. And also, I think last time I made a video, I hadn't told my two best friends. I was really scared to tell them. I knew they would be good about it, but I was really worried about it, like affecting the dynamic of our relationship, and um, and that I don't know. I was really scared to tell them. And I was sort of umming and ahhing about it for ages and putting it off, putting it off, putting it off, putting it off, and it was really stressing me out. I was getting really, really stressed that they didn't know, and there was all these things that I wanted to talk to them about, and I just couldn't because they didn't know. And I finally told them. It was really good. It was a really big relief, and they were both fantastic about it. They were like, "Of course, man, like whatever you need." Neither of them seemed that surprised. And they were both, yeah, it's really great. So that's been really good. Supportive friends, and yeah, that was really good. The other thing that I've been thinking about a lot in the last couple of weeks is being a lot more certain that I want to make some pretty big changes, and some pretty big changes with my body. So at the moment, I'm thinking the most strongly about top surgery. I'm still really unsure about testosterone, and some things about it I really want, but I'm really scared about it, and that to me is like a step that I'm not ready to explore yet. But with top surgery, I'm pretty positive. I'm binding at the moment, and that's fine. I feel a lot more confident, like socially, and in my own body. I feel like when I'm out and I'm like flat, I feel like really like cool about myself. I don't know, it's like a really good confidence boost. Um, and but like I live in Melbourne, Australia, and the last kind of like week it's getting hot again, and I am not enjoying finding in warm weather. It's disgusting. It's shit. It's shit. Fucking shit. And I work in a kitchen, so it's really hot. But yeah, I got a new binder last week. I lost a lot of weight and had to get a new one, and this one's really good. It's from Underworks, and it makes me pretty flat. Okay, it's pretty. Yeah. So I'm really happy with it. I find it more comfortable. I had one from Tea Kingdom, and that was I grew out of it, or it got too big, but I, it didn't make me as flat as this one. So that's cool. So yeah, I went to the doctor, my local GP, who's in North Fitzroy, on St George's Road. There is a queer clinic, or a queer friendly clinic down that way. But I just go to my normal GP. His name's Evan Gambus at All Med Clinic. He's awesome. And I went to him and I said, I'm thinking about doing this, and he wrote me a referral to the Gender Dysphoria Clinic, which is in Monash. And because you need to have a psych approve or write you a letter if you want top surgery. So I haven't made an appointment yet, but that's kind of feel like it's a step in the right direction. Like I've got the referral, and it's kind of I feel really positive about it. I'm actually really excited. That's something that I think I want done within the next 12 months. Is sort of my aim for top surgery. Yeah. Um, Sorry, I'm not really tired. I've just finished work. I'm a bit all over the place. Yeah. So I've been reading a lot lately too, trying to like educate myself. Trying to educate Gracie. She doesn't know I'm filming. It's awkward. Gracie. Yeah, I'm trying to educate myself more about the trans movement and genderqueer things, and kind of get my head around the topic, not just about it for me, but like what it means for the world and in society. And I'm finding that really helpful, like finding things that kind of relate to my own experience in literature, and that's really cool. I'm reading Transgender Warriors at the moment. It's awesome. And I'm really liking that. Lots of good like history stuff about transgender kind of things throughout history, and like different cultures that have had like this kind of notion of a third gender, and that's actually really respected and like a really positive attribute. And I really enjoy reading things where where trans stuff isn't weird or odd. It's like cool and good, and I'm finding that really positive for me, being like, no, this is a good thing, I'm proud of this. Like, you know, it's nice feeling like I'm part of this positive collective, not people just thinking I'm really weird. And it got me thinking too about like that there is lots and lots of things throughout history about people like non-gender conforming people. And one of my favorite books in university is The Symposium by Plato, and I found this really cool extract in there. I just reread it, and I'd never really noticed this part before, but I wanted to share it because I really, really like it. So, in the first place, there were 3 sexes, not as with us 2, male and female. The third partook of the nature of both the others, and has vanished, though its name survives. The hermaphrodite was a distinct sex in form as well as in name. These people could walk upright like us in either direction, backwards or forwards, but when they wanted to run quickly they used all their 8 limbs and turned rapidly over in a circle, like tumblers who perform a cartwheel, and return to an upright position. The reason for their existence of the 3 sexes, and for their being of such a nature, is that originally the male sprung from the sun and the female from the earth, while the sex which was both male and female came from the moon, which partakes in the nature of both sun and earth. Their spherical shape and their hoop-like method of progression are due both to the fact that they were like their parents. Their strength and vigour made them very formidable. And even though it's not exactly the notion of trans, I like that acknowledgement of a third gender, and they were formidable. That made me feel really awesome. Yeah, so this, as usual, is getting really long, but I just wanted to make an update about, yeah, coming out stuff being a bit better, making some kind of better steps like medically in the right direction, and yeah, reading really good books. Been a good week. Yeah, so I'm going to go, and thank you.